As you guys know, the bluelock U20 World Cup arc is upon our horizons, and just to commemorate that, I wanted to make this video to tell you guys what I really want to see in this big arc of bluelock, considering it has potential to be the best arc of bluelock to date. Now, if you guys like this type of videos, please remember to hit that likes and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So yeah, man, I hope you guys like this video, and let's get right into it. The first thing I'd like to say is I really went into the NEL expecting to see more new Gen 11s, and it started out, kind of showing me that. Like, we seen Michael Kaiser, you know what I'm saying, the first new Gen 11 striker. Then we seen Don Lorenzo. But then, after seeing Don Lorenzo, I really noticed that, PXG match has no new Gen 11, and on top of it having no new Gen 11, there's still 11 players in the new Gen 11, if you know what I mean. We've only seen 3, and this arc is 100-something chapters long. So I really hope that, if, the author decides to go in that direction, I really hope that the author is saving the best new Gen 11s for in this tournament. Because if we have multiple new Gen 11s on one team in this tournament, it would be absolutely insane. Because we already know that the bluelock 11 at this point is quite literally stacked. Like, we have at least 3 players who are new Gen 11 level. And so since we have 3 players that are new Gen 11 level, it really goes to show that we need a team that's just as stacked as the bluelock 11 to be able to compete. So I really want to see the bluelock 11 actually compete against a team that's stacked out in every position, just like they are. On top of this, I feel like since we get to see pros now and more higher level teams, I was expecting to see more new Gen 11s typically on these big clubs like Basser Munchen, Manshine City, some of the biggest clubs in the entirety of the world. You would expect more new Gen 11s to be playing on these teams, but I guess not. The second thing I want to see is something that recently just came to me in the recent chapter, where Isagi had ended up going into his new, I like to call it the Omega Vision. You guys can call it whatever you want, but his new flow state mode. And bro, this shit looks sick. This shit looks as sick as the Destroyer mode. And so the way I like to do this is I really want to see more characters with these type of transformations. Now listen, don't get me wrong, I like the flow state eyes for like a moment. They get the eyes and you know what I'm saying, it's crazy. But I really want these characters to be having Dragon Ball level transformations where almost their whole design changes and their aura gets so much more intense. Because just look at Rin and Isagi about to charge against each other in this recent chapter. It's like, damn, bro, this really feels like a climax, Some people might be like, oh, wow, now we have Super Saiyans on the field. But listen, this is a shonen manga more than anything else. This is the author's going to try his best to make everything look so cool. So that's what I really want to see. I want to see maybe Itoshi Sai's number flow, maybe that he can use at 24/7. But yeah, man, I really want to see more transformations like that. I feel like that would do so sick for the final outcomes of these games. Maybe Kaiser has one as well, because we haven't seen Kaisers at all. We haven't seen Barros, you know what I'm saying? I really want to see all these players awaken their crazy flow states. And as for Nagi, I feel like a crazy thing to do was, as we know, Nagi's ego is the death. Normally when he uses his ego, you see a skull in the back. It's black, I say the aura is black. Now, as you guys can see, Isagi's ego really makes his hair turn white and everything, right? Bro, what if Nagi's ego makes him go completely black? All right, relax. Not that type of black, but you know what I mean. What if his Nagi's ego is just straight darkness and he turns into some edgelord? That would be so sick. The next thing I'd like to see would be more goals. I'm sorry, I'm so sick of this 200 chapter long NEL format where we can only score 3 goals, and you know that a team only has 2 strikers and maybe 3 people that can actually score the goal. So you're just waiting for these people to score the goal until the last goal comes and you don't know who it's going to be. So I really hope that we can take it back to the old bluelock routes with this next arc, where goals can happen from literally anywhere on the field. You know what I mean? Anybody can score a goddamn goal. Anyone's looking to score a goddamn goal, which makes the story a lot more unpredictable. And it's shit, okay, maybe not only our strikers are going to score. Because in the U20, if you remember, Yuki Miya would carve up a couple defenders and take a shot. You know what I mean? Here, he's not doing that shit. Now, you could take that up to like, oh, the level of play has increased, so he's not able to do that as efficiently as he was before. But at the same time, you guys get what I mean, though. I just want everyone on the Blue Lock 11 to be hunting for a goal 24/7, playing for themselves, for their ego. Now, yes, I'm saying there needs to be some teamwork if they want to win this too, but I'm just saying I want the Blue Lock back where everyone is trying to take a shot at all times and trying to make decisions that will only benefit themselves. Like, I went back to look at the U20 and second selection chapters, especially with the episode Nagi. Bro, there's damn near like 2 goals every chapter for that. Like, literally, I'm not even joking. There's damn near sometimes even 2 goals for a chapter in episode Nagi. And back in the second selection in U20, it was like someone was going to score almost every chapter. Here in the NEL, it's way more slower paced where it's like, shit, Isagi does this, now he's through on goal, but then it's like, you know, you already know someone's going to pop up and stop him. But the other ones are like, oh, he shoots, okay, next chapter. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's different. Trust me, it's different. This next point kind of plays into my last one on how I want more goals. But yeah, more intense matches. Like I said before, I have a huge problem with the NEL's whole format of 3 goals and only 3 people could score, and it's just so predictable. Bro, I want the U20 World Cup to somehow, if you're playing stacked teams like the Blue Lock 11 versus another stacked team that has like 11 good players, why don't we just fill the game with goals? Maybe like a 7-6 game would be insane. You know what I mean? Like, we need games that are filled with goals so that I don't know, it feels like every chapter, I know people are going to be complaining in the comments like, oh, but that's not real football. When has Blue Lock ever been real football? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Nagi Seishiro literally exists. So if you guys want real football, go read Aoashi, bro. I'm here to see the most entertaining Shonen Nujin manga. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here to see. Either way, I'm just trying to see like a way more intense games than NEL because, like, again, NEL is great. I review it weekly. And I'll be the first to tell you that when I know that a chapter is coming out, it won't be, if someone scores, it won't be until 4 chapters that someone else tries to score. You know what I mean? Like, I'll have to wait a whole month for another person to even get a look on the net. But I feel like with U20, it was like every chapter, someone was about to score. And something crazy had to happen for them not to. And then counterattack right away, next chapter. And then now we're about to score. And it's just a back and forth teeter-totter game where I think when someone intercepts it finally and someone like makes a game-saving stop, it's way more intense. It's like, shit, he just did that. If they scored that, the whole game would have changed. Same thing with NEL. If you scored that, the whole game would have changed. But there's only 3 goals in the game. So you know who's going to score at the end of the day, and you know who's not going to score at the end of the day. But yeah, man, I have a lot of things that I want to see in the U20 World Cup arc, but these are just the things I think we need to see. If you guys want to see a video of all the things I want to see, please put it down below in the comments. Let me know the things you guys want to see in the U20 World Cup arc or need to see in the U20 World Cup arc. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So please keep hitting that like and subscribe button. Share to your friends if they like Blue Lock. And yeah, man, I hope you guys all have a great day. Bye-bye.